people. It's just me today. It's just me. The others are busy, but that's fine. I've got more than enough ideas for everyone. Idea number 1. What if you got a chinchilla, but you didn't befriend it? How would it feel emotionally? Idea number 2, churches, but upside down. Idea number 3, what if I went downstairs, but I live in a 1-story home? Maybe it's a ghost story. Idea number 4, Sam and AJ are actually here. I'm lying to you. Hello. Welcome to Shoot from the Hip, where we make things up and do improvised comedy, hopefully, or just noises. Either of these are possible. What I need from you right now, before we do anything else, I want you to put some words in the comments, some hellos, some goodbyes if you want, but it won't make sense because we've only just started. Anything you want, put it in the comment section. Tell us how you are. And speaking of how you are, I want to see how these two are. Sam, AJ, how are you doing, guys?
I'm all right. I had a weird week. It's been strange.
Wow, both of them appear to have had strange ones. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move into the serious setting. Guys, what's going on? Talk to me. We can be emotionally true.
Well, I'm shooting a big movie next week, so that's exciting.
Is that what's happening with you as well, Sam? Is that why you're also?
Yeah, I'm shooting a big movie next week. It's very exciting. I'm doing the behind-the-scenes documentary of AJ's film. I'm following him around, and it's basically about a director's mental breakdown because they've bitten off more than they can chew.
That's good.
It's cool.
I hear it.
That's AJ's story.
I hear it's very important to really delve into the sort of the roots of white nationalism and really see where they're starting. So I think you're doing a great service there, Sam. Keeping an eye. I'm
AJ's Louis Theroux, and I ask him questions, and then I just wait until he says something problematic.
Great. This is why he mostly nods now. It's great in his white outfit. Anyway, here's some good news. Nicole had jab number 2 today. Yeah. Congratulations, you made it through the shitstorm that's been the last year and a half of our lives. Congratulations. I want to see the biceps. Show me the bicep. I want to see it.
Nicole,
where do they do
Nicole, which jab did you get? I want to know which jab she got. Did she get a Moderna? Did she get some Johnson & Johnson? Did she get a little bit of old AstraZeneca? I want to know what she got. Pfizer?
Well, you got to get any of them before you're allowed to go out and get some Johnson & Johnson, if you know what I'm saying.
Pfizer. The first, the second there. Second's always the best. First the worst, second the best, third the one who's got a massive blood clot.
You're not going to get that, so you just relax now. It's all just breathe. Ignore him. Also, the other thing I would like. Oh, Sam's still going. Yes, Sam. What's up?
I had another weird week as well, is because I love democracy, and I got to vote in a London mayoral election this week, and I got the little booklet with all of the candidates I could vote for London mayor. And I read all their policies online, and I weighed them all up. And the person who spoke most to me in terms of their genuine political philosophy and policies was a man with a bin on his head. And I ended up voting for a man with a bin on his head.
Super. I mean, you used to be big into the tactical voting, and it sounds like that stopped. Sounds like you finished with the tactical
voting. No, because when I used a tactical vote during the Brexit times because I hated Brexit so much. But now that's over. Now I don't like any of the major political parties, and I have no affiliation to any of them. And so I just read their policies and go, yeah, you're all pretty much rubbish. But Count Binface had some great ideas.
Well, super. We're going to dive into that in a minute. But first, I want some. Give me some places. Give me some places in the comments, please. Hello, JK. Happy to see you as well.
JK.
I'm going to put these two into a game first. Hopefully, Sam's internet will be working better by the time we get there. Who knows? So give me some places, some locations you might go to work, e.g. link MP pay rises with that of nurses. Oh, snap. I like that. You'd have to retroactively, but I like that. You also have to include expenses. Anyway, very boring. Too much politics. Please give me what we got. We got gas station. We got movie theater. We got happy to see you. I'm always happy to see you, but we've got happy to see you. All good. These are great. I'm going to throw these two straight into a game. Now, what would you two like? I'm feeling a bit like Post-Apocalyptic Roadshow because we haven't played it forever.
What about Serious Scene?
You want to start with Serious Scene?
Yeah.
Haven't you been directing that all day?
No laughs scene.
Okay, well you can compare that. I'm gonna compare.
I want to be in it. I want to be in it.
Yeah, well, sadly, I'm a compare. AJ.
Okay, we'll do what you want. We'll do what you want.
I feel like the serious theme may have already started.
I feel like there's a big end broadcast button in the corner of his screen. I think all three of us are getting very close to pressing it. I'm not sure what this vibe is.
I'm having a great time. This is the beginning of my weekend.
Yeah.
That's great.
Tom, are you okay? Do you need a serious thing?
Tom, are you all right? Tom,
you all right? Buddy.
Tom.
Hey, buddy.
It's time for a serious scene.
I've got some bad news.
Be gentle.
Please, step into my doctor's office.
Okay, doctor.
We've just got the results from your tests.
Oh God! Just say it. Just say it straight.
You failed.
Oh God! What was the result? I mean, I know I failed, but
you see, well, look, I know you wanted this to go differently, but unfortunately, not everyone can get good news on a day like this.
damn you! Damn you and your science! Damn you!
I looked at your Pokedex, and there was only 149.
Ah!
I know. You wanted to be the very best, like no one ever was. Nurse Joy is here to help you through this difficult time.
I just wanted to be the very best that no one ever was.
I know. Unfortunately,
To catch them was my real test, and to train them was my cause.
I know, but you failed the test. You are not.
Like I could travel. I could travel across the land, searching far and wide.
Yes, I understand. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. But unfortunately, you've only got 149 Pokemon, and there's 150 or 151, depending on who you talk to. But I can't give you the Pokemon Master Certificate without 150 Pokemon.
Listen, Professor. What's his name again?
What's whose name again?
Your name.
Oak. Professor Oak.
That's it, Professor Oak. I just need you to do me a solid here. All right, I've got a Pikachu in the back. Like you.
I know. I can see.
No, but you can't find this shit anywhere. Like genuinely, like it's the only Pokemon in the game that you can't find. Like I have it. I just have it. So you can have it.
I know Mewtwo was a genetic experiment only created a few years ago, and there was only one in existence, but I didn't make the rules about what is a Pokemon Master. The rules are you have to capture all 150 Pokemon, and unfortunately, you didn't get the last one.
Professor Oak.
Nurse Joy?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yep.
right.
Professor Oak.
Serious theatre.
This show,
Serious Roman.
this show, all serious scenes.
Yeah.
All All serious needs.
All set within the Pokemon world.
Okay, Frank, did you like that? Do you want to see another serious scene set in Pokemon World? Because we will bring you a full night of serious scenes set in a Pokemon World.
Would you like to see that?
If we promoted this stuff before the show, that'd be smart, because this kind of stuff goes viral. But what we do is we do secret. No one knows apart from you. So, or share the screen.
Therefore, if this blows up, then we've become truly viral. Because if you promote viral content, is that really viral?
If they try and lock you down within just like one landmass and then you still break out, then you are an improv pandemic. And that's how we want it. Try and stop us. Watch us spread.
I think we should do a scene between who's the trainer who has Onyx, the first
Brock.
gym? When Brock first met, when Brock first signed his treaty to get the gym 1. You know what I mean?
Treaty.
Not his treaty.
Was he at war with the gym?
Yes, it's a key backstory to. Someone's email is kicking off right now.
It is my email. I've never worked out how to mute it, and I'm sorry. I think I've muted it.
Why don't we take a sentence from one of your emails and use that as a stimulus?
Because you already gave us what you wanted, I thought. But if you want, we can use. There's only one sentence. Please find attached for editor's package. Where,
guys,
please find attached the editor's package.
That's impressive. How did you manage to retrieve it so discreetly?
Well, the editor wasn't looking. So I reached on in, grabbed it, retrieved it, and then attached it to this clipboard, which I have now presented to you. Simple.
Wow. Looks like someone else was making a cut today. That's an editor joke.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I didn't cut, I ripped.
Right. Okay. Well. Thank you for this. That editor has ruined my movies for the last time, and now I can hang this trophy on my wall as a reminder to future editors not to fuck with my transition.
12 packages. You've had me retrieve 12 packages from 12 different crew members who have wronged you. What's your end game here?
My end game is to assemble the greatest cinematic crew in human history. To bring them here to my vast LA mansion. To show them the packages of all those who have wronged me in the past. The DOP's P. The Rigger's Jigger. And the AD's D. And what will happen if they displease me?
The best boy? He's not the best boy anymore. Not after what you
he's now the best
what
girl.
You have me do. But you've arranged them in a circle, all pointing inwards towards that one small cup. There's more to this, isn't there? Your milk.
That's right.
Your
you
milk
look carefully in that cup. That's right. I'm going to use that as the ink for my next script. The only way you'll be able to see it is with lemon juice and a UV light.
My God. Your lag is terrible and your plan is even worse. Creating a monster.
The world shall know me and fear me, for I am Quentin Tarantino! Show me your feet.
Loving the lag.
On Sam's voice means he gets to speak over the scene at the end of each one. It's actually really nice. You've done two very nice closing lines.
Shall I try and leave and come back?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can try, but Luke tried that.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Alexander. Now we can just be nice, normal boys without any Sam around, I'm switching off all my notifications. But in order to do that, it's making ding dong sounds.
Your computer, man, is just kicking off.
It's just got so much to say to us tonight.
Someone on set right now is freaking out.
Story.
Seriously, story.
Get back here. So, I think we should maybe play a game. Also, whilst we play the game, now AJ's just fucking breaking the rules.
AJ, stop fucking breaking the rules.
What have I done?
How can we ask people to buy shots if you're already drunken? I don't get to drink until you lovely people at home say drink. If we're allowed to drink.
AJ, don't do this. It's bad behavior. Like in the middle of a game, if you're just walking around doing this.
This is why the shows make less money, guys. I run the spreadsheets at Shoot from the Hip, and I can show you the graph. Yeah, the income's not what it was.
Do you know what?
These guys drink whenever they want.
I think if you took that graph and put it over the R number, it would be a perfect match.
Oh, did having a drink cause you trouble, AJ?
I nearly dropped it. Oh, come on, should we play a game then? Let's play a game.
Let's play
a serious game.
A serious game? No, I'm joking. Let's play something really stupid. Let's play the Shoot from the Hip 6 o'clock news at 8 o'clock. We're going to play the Shoot from the Hip, and it's going to be great. I need from you guys in the comment section. I'm looking at you. Some crazy stuff that's happening in the world. Make it weird. Like Lampshades have decided to create their own political party called the Lampshades. And they just want to give everyone shade all the time. Something like that. Just some kind of story. Absolutely bonkers. And we're going to make it work. Yes! So let's have a look what people have said. Oh, hello, everyone. I'm just looking at everyone here. Hello. Okay. I can see Sam is ready. I can see Tom is
Tom.
Oh, okay, we've got our first one in. That's great. All right, keep them coming in, guys, as the game progresses, because I will chuck them in on the spot. Yes!
Hello, and welcome to the 6 o'clock news at 8:49. I am your lead anchor, Hugh New, and I've got some fantastic stories to bring to you today. Story number 1, Crazy World is finally open. That's right. New Jersey's hottest theme park is ready to bring people back after the pandemic. What makes this place different from Disneyland or the other attractions like the Epcot Center? Every single staff member at Crazy World is certifiably insane. Will they put you on the ride, or will they give you a piece of their flesh? Who knows? We now go live to the owner of Crazy World, Tim.
Hey dudes, hi. Hello, welcome. I'm the owner of Crazy World. I found it, and then I made it happen. How are you doing?
Tim, it's great to meet you. I like how you're using people who are mentally disturbed in the workforce, giving their weird lives a sense of purpose. How's it been surviving the pandemic when you're a theme park that can't have people in? Inspiring, just inspiring. All right, so I believe you've got one of your workers you'd like us to meet for a heartwarming fluff piece.
Hello, my name is Charlie, and when I was born, I did it myself. I grew myself inside an acorn.
Wow, what a twist! Tim is a schizophrenic, and he's actually all the people who work at the park. If you want to go to Crazy World, just sign your medical release waiver and bring £12.50 and a small charm bracelet made of your baby teeth. Crazy World opens next week. That's the ad. They said if they put them on the news, they had to run that ad. That's their entire ad. It comes before every single YouTube video on CNN. Where did he get the money? I don't know. Word on the street is he has no organs. So, next story. Here we go. Boom! Lost mind. Now, this is a very tragic story. As we all know, genius, billionaire, inventor Elon Musk has been working incredibly hard on his mission to journey to the center of the earth. Now, a lot of people are saying that he has completely lost his mind. His hot wife backslash has left with their kid binary 10101. But Elon Musk says he's not lost his mind, and in the center of the earth, he will eventually find the lost city of New Brunswick, which isn't lost. It's located in New Jersey. Elon, how you doing?
Lovely to be here.
Now, Elon, why are you trying to go to the center of the earth to find New Brunswick when it's actually a small city located in New Jersey?
Well, when I first started Bezla, it was really the beginning, a beginning to an end, and this was the end. First Bezla, then Craseplex, X, and then finally we get to Lost Mind is the final end. Enter this journey.
Now, you got in a lot of trouble for calling someone who was trying to save a bunch of kids a pedophile. Now, I've heard of some sort of PR stunt. The entire crew of your subterranean center-of-the-earth digging mission is completely made up of pedophiles. What was your logic behind that?
We found that pedophiles work as a much more efficient fuel source than
Elon, that was scary. That's the laugh that you just did there. That's why people are saying you lost your mind.
No. We found that if we put pedophiles into the tank, then it uses about 55% more oxygen than normal. And here's one now. This is a live feed.
So we're actually looking at a pedophile now?
Yes, and the camera is a POV from his penis, and
how did you manage to get him so fully erect?
Well, it's powered by Bezla.
I see. And is he burnt, or does he just like go in the machine, pushing it around like some sort of Conan the Barbarian situation?
Similar to hamsters in a hamster wheel, we have all the pedophiles running in their own hamster wheel. This one is actually on a break right now.
Amazing. And what do you use to motivate them, to keep them running?
We use fear and intimidation that we will tell their immediate families of what they've been doing if they do not run and continue running as fast as they can.
Wow, Elon, always pushing the envelope. Well, we got one final story for the end of this newscast, and we always like to end on a high note. Legoland has now been declared as an actual country. That's right. Don't want to hear the Legoland story.
I thought it'd be a fun cut off. You clearly had your excellent ending joke, which I sound sarcastic, but I really enjoyed it. I think there's room for Legoland.
Turns out they're building their democracy brick by brick.
Nice.
Killing it. Bye, Nicole. See you soon. Take care.
Bye, Nicole. Congratulations on your second job.
Glad everyone's here, though. Glad you're here. I want my gin, but I'm glad everyone's here. These are the two emotions I'm feeling right now. Game? Let's play a game.
Yes, let's.
Remember when we waxed you guys?
Yeah. I watched that video back about once a month just to remember that I'm never doing that again.
Great. I think it was lovely. Now, there's a game I want to do, but I don't want to do it straight after that one. So instead, we're going to play.
Should we play shots, everybody?
I mean, I would love to play shots, and I can play shot. Thank you very much, Tracy Thomas Wilson. There's a delicious shot.
Woo!
Thank you. It's Friday. I'm working tomorrow. Can you believe that?
God, that's awful.
Tomorrow, on a Saturday, Jesus' other day.
I had to have a prolonged conversation with a Trump supporter today. That was fun.
Whoa,
Oh,
really?
tell us. Sam, welcome to Interview Moment.
So I am currently in the last two to get a job at a place, which some of my friends hear it and they go, cool. And some of my friends hear it and they go, Tom is in the and AJ's in the
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay, and tell us about what happened to you today.
well, today we were doing a podcast about, I think it's how
Podcast, for those of you who don't know, it's like a radio show, and you put it on your hunger, and then you can download it.
That's right. And I don't know if you know this, but in America, there's a woman called Liz Cheney.
Now, America is a continent made up of North America and South America.
She's a congresswoman in the United States of America for the Republican Party, and she's the daughter of former Vice President Dick Cheney.
Dick.
And she, even though she is very, very strongly conservative, did think that Trump was kind of responsible for all those fuck nuggets in the Viking helmets and the guns and the weird masks storming into the Capitol in January.
Avengers Endgame.
And it was kind of like in Avengers Endgame, because it seemed that half the country had completely lost any tangible sense of reality.
Oh, snap.
But basically, she said that that Trump's responsible for it. And originally, the Republicans were like, we'll keep her in this important position in the Congress. But now, because she keeps talking about how she thinks Trump's a fuck nugget, they're going to try and remove her. And I had to talk to someone who thought that it was a good idea they were trying to remove her, because they genuinely believed that the election was stolen. And my job is to just kind of let people talk. But I got so visibly agitated during the recording that the interviewer said, our producer is clearly incredibly upset by how right-wing we've gotten. That he has written questions like a psychopath on a napkin for me to put some points to you because you're not making any sense. And I don't know if that's going to be good for me getting this job or whether I've exposed myself, but we'll see.
Exposed. Dick.
I also got my dick out, yeah.
Infinity War. And that's the story. That's what happened in Sam's day. I enjoyed that. It's nice to learn about what Sam's up to.
Maybe we should do a you know that game that they do where you just like you do a little monologue about like what you've been up to and what's been going on in your life or whatever, and then you would just do a series of scenes on that. Maybe we could do one of those.
A monoprof.
But
Monoprof.
based on the monologue that just happened, or do you want another monologue?
As in like each of us get a go.
Like we've covered it. Okay. I mean, but I feel like Sam's covered this in great detail. I mean, we can get into some of that right now.
Can we just do some scenes based on that monoprof?
I mean, that seems to be where we're at.
Let's do it.
Hot diggity. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Congress. Okay, we're all going to have a lot of fun here. Okay, we're all going to have a big party. Everyone's going to have a crazy time. Okay, now, has everyone brought their fuck nuggets?
No, you go first, mate. You go first.
Now, I didn't know exactly what you meant by a fuck nugget. So what I did is I went to McDonald's and got some chicken nuggets.
Yep.
And then I fucked them.
Okay. Now, what Rudolph has done? Perfectly valid move. Okay. Perfectly valid. He's defined his own fuck nuggets. Now, obviously, we're all here for one reason only, and that is Congress. You know, we're here for Congress. I'm not going to beat around the bush unless you want me to. Definitely, definitely sexual. All right. So now Rudolph has brought his fuck nugget. Thank you, Rudolph. Lovely.
It's all right. It's quite a juicy one. My plan is to try and throw it on a senator's head, and it sticks.
Yes, lovely. I have, of course, brought my fuck nugget, which over the years has crystallized into a really sort of intense fuck nugget. All right. Now, we started out quite large, gelatinous. Over time, I've crushed it down. It's now see-through. And gosh, we're going to see some things. If you've ever seen an anus refracted, well, you're about to in at least one way. Yes, question.
Yeah. Could someone explain to me what a fuck nugget is and why it's related to Congress / what's going on?
Oh my God. I think you've got an Antifa, like sleeper agent among our movement here.
Holy fuck. What do you... It sounds like you're not supportive of the fuck nugget situation, all right? We're very clear that fuck nuggetry is important to what we're doing here, yeah?
Yeah, okay. All right.
All right? Now, I don't mean to get aggressive when I tell you... What are you doing?
Sorry, I thought you wanted me to choke him out.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, sort of, but not aggressively, just sexually. Now, a fuck nugget is a nugget formed when you fuck, usually. Okay? Now, are you telling me you're not supporting fuck nuggets or you just don't have one yet?
Well, I can't support the fuck nugget until I have one. I feel like that would be wrong of me.
Rudolph,
also, yeah.
Rudolph, can I talk to you for a moment, Rudolph?
Of course.
Rudolph, I don't think this guy's on board with fuck nuggetry at all. You know,
I still think he might be an Antifa sleeper cell.
He might be an Antifa. You know, he might even be an awake Antifa. You know, he might be doing this on purpose. All right, listen, I'm going to go back over there and ask him some questions. See where he's at. Yeah.
I was wondering, you know, like I'm all here for like fucking I get representation.
Okay. Yeah, Congress. Yeah.
Why do we have to have our shirts off?
Well, you're not fucking with your shirt on, are you? Imagine that. You know, that looks lazy and grim. You don't want to be. Oh, he's put his shirt on. Put his fucking shirt.
I think I want to put my shirt on.
What do you mean? We've all formed this Congress together, but people elected us to this Congress. Yeah? And you're disrespecting it with your shirts and your lack of nuggets.
Look, this is a representative democracy. We were voted to do what's best for the people, no matter what they actually personally think on an individual basis. And therefore, I think it would be better if we wore shirts in Congress when we were talking about our fuck nuggets.
And do you agree with this? New guy?
I do.
Well then, I guess the time has come. And there's no more room for nuggets in Congress.
No, we can still have the fuck nuggets.
No.
Sam, can I just get you in here for a couple of minutes?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Freddie. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Yeah, just want to take a seat. Sorry, just bring that one from over there.
Yeah, sure.
A bit loud, isn't it?
Yeah, so I should have lifted it. Oh, I missed arm day.
Yeah, I know. I miss every day, really. You know, doesn't really make any sense.
Because you're working so hard.
Yeah. You know, when you're just like not present in the moment because you're just working so hard. That's kind of just how I feel.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. One day I hope to be as busy as you.
Well, I don't know. Listen, I brought you in here because you did this interview today.
Yeah. It was it was intense. Yeah.
Talk to me about that. In what way was it intense?
Well, I thought I was talking to a journalist, and it turns out they were more of a conspiracy theorist.
Well, look, I just wanted to say, and I've been speaking to some of the board. Of course, we understand that sometimes you can be exposed to ideas that are quite difficult to take in. But here at the Schnecklaker,
hey, let's jumble that a bit more.
Here at the Schnecklaker,
Yeah.
you can't express how you really feel in the moment. You know, you got to hide it. You got to hide it. Oh,
Ask him this.
okay, it's got a note here. It
Was
says
that Dominic Cummings?
Yeah, he lives in my desk. Dominic, not now. Dominic, go back. Dominic, cookie. Here's a cookie. Go. Sorry about that. I know it's difficult. He says his own name as well.
Dominic Cummings.
Dominic.
Dominic,
Go back in. Look. I'm going to put one of the cookies back into your thing. And I'm going to close it. All right.
Never go back into the lamp. Never go back into the lamp. Boris rubbed the lamp, and now I'm free.
is Dominic Cummings a genie?
Yes, he is. I mean, I tried to get 3 wishes off of him, but
Wow, you learn so much here at the Schmine.
the smart lamp.
Why are you guys struggling to say spectator?
No!
Real ginger, Krabbies, alcoholic ginger beer.
Hey! I had a whole thing. I had a great scene about other alcoholic children's drinks, and
We're fast and loose tonight, guys. We are fast and loose.
Hey, let's hope no one from the people who might be giving me my job will watch.
I don't think you said anything. Wait, no, maybe you did. Anyway, we'll delete it afterwards. It's fine. No one knows. There's no one watching. They're pretend people. It's me with several keyboards. Heidi is me with like full energy and joy keyboard, and then over here I have JK. That's my JK keyboard, and that it's only got like 7 keys on it, but I do my best. Thank you, JK. Russian vodka, I said, as JK. They're all me. We're all me in the end.
That'd be terrifying. If I know that everyone who's ever commented on a Shoot from the Hip show has actually just been Tom. He's just been doing this for a year for his own sick sexual gratification.
Bankrupted myself. Well, I wanted to support.
You notice that Nicole Sharp's never here on the shows that Tom doesn't do?
Uh-oh. Ooh. Hey, it's Chantel.
Hello,
guys. Chantel Technicolor Entertainment is my new main YouTube channel, guys.
How many YouTube channels do you have, Chantel?
Chantel's got a few.
Chantel, you have a lot of YouTube channels. I think you should choose one, and I think you should stick to it.
The conspiracy deepens.
I have a theory, Chantel, that you own 20% of all the YouTube channels.
I think she might be Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh my god! Yeah.
One day she's going to donate £1 billion, and we were like, "Oh my god, it's been Zuck the whole time."
Now, what I would like to point out here is that Pauline has bought us 2 shots.
Oh, Pauline! I'm going to finish this one for my first shot, and then open another one.
Pauline.
Arlene!
I'm real guys. It's Chantel. I'm real guys too. Well, I'm one real guy. But Sam's gone. We're coming up on our last 2 games. This has been a very strange show. It's all felt out of order. But
It's
like
been
in
one of
nice
my favourite shows of 2021, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's lovely.
I've really enjoyed it. I feel like we've taken things to a nice kind of Zen energy. I feel like we've been to like a special cafe in Amsterdam. We've opened up our minds. We've explored some new things, some new ways of communicating.
I miss Amsterdam. I'm going to go back there and have some mushrooms and have a cry in a field. That sounds great.
Nice.
Just for some reason, I just pictured you doing that, and then Theresa May running past, going, "Yeah!" Weird how we've had 2 female prime ministers of this country, and they've both been from the Conservative Party.
I mean, considering we've had, in the time since women have been accepted as human beings, mostly Conservative prime ministers. It makes sense.
Yeah,
and I'm putting that down as like 30 years. We've had more Conservative prime ministers.
All of the prime ministers in this country, except one in our lifetime, have been Conservative. It's almost like the country.
Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, but elected.
Yeah, elected. Yeah. It's almost like the country is Conservative. Like Hartlepool just goes to show maybe everyone in the country is just slightly right wing.
I think everyone who's left is in, some of the most left areas are in Scotland, and now they have something else to vote for. If the SNP turns out to be a Conservative project to split the left-wing vote, it will have been a smart move on the Conservatives.
The SNP are just as scary to me as the Conservatives. Some of the scandals they've had in the last few months, it's like Game of Thrones up there.
Great stuff. It's very dramatic. Now, what was that game that I said I wanted to play? Oh, yes. It's the Antiques Roadshow. The post-apocalyptic Antiques Roadshow. So I want to play this because it's been forever, okay? So the other 2, they're going to prepare some costumes.
Are you hosting?
What?
Are you hosting it?
Yes, I am, Sam. That's what's happening. Do you understand how our show works, Sam?
No, I mean, are you being the host of the show?
I don't know. We'll find out when it starts. Oh, he's doing his. He turned the camera to his own face, so that we'd all know. Whereas AJ is bringing you Model Smooth. He used to be in a boy band, but now he's in a man band. Look at that man band.
Do you know what I think? I mean, this is nothing. It doesn't matter.
That's why we don't let him do the thinking. We're now going to play this game. And what I need from you is a reason the world might end. Not a real one. Not like a plague or conservatives or wars or global warming or that bit of the Chinese rocket that's coming back down to Earth, or water shortages or food shortages or new plague or biotech or just AI or heat death. What was I asking? Oh, yeah, a way that the world society could end. Yeah, and that's going to kick us off. And then within this, we're going to do a Antiques Roadshow kind of show and introduce you to a couple of items. This is the point where I realize I don't have any items with me. So I guess I'm hosting, but Sam and AJ are going to be 2 weirdos from this end of the world. So let's see what we got. We've at the moment got that Chantel is telling us the other YouTube channels will no longer be active. 3 of them have been disabled. This is the only public one now. Okay? Be clear on that. However, we are currently on our YouTube channel, which is fully public, as far as I'm aware. Sam is preparing himself. I have always been prepared. I want something in the comments by the time I pick up my costume. I picked up my costume. What have I got? Nothing. Give me a reasonable work and come on. That's all I'm asking. Doesn't seem like much. Sam is so ready. Sam is so excited and ready. Okay, I'm going to start this off. I'm going to tell you why the world is going to end, because that's my main role in this group. Oh snap, we've got one. I love it. We're ready. Here we go. Welcome to the Antiques Roadshow. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Antiques Roadshow. Today, as you know, is a dark day because Chantal's final YouTube channel has been disabled. Now, with no links remaining between mankind, all hope is lost. Community has failed. And we have to live the wild life that remains. Still, there are some artifacts of the past we can take pleasure in. And a fun couple of people have brought such objects along today for our experts to take a look at. Who are we going over to first? Put your hand up. Who's it going to be? We have a lovely young person from a certain place. I can't see where it is because without the YouTube channels, my eyes don't work so good.
Hello.
Oh, that was the sentence. That was the sentence, everyone at home. Okay, would you mind telling us what you've brought along today, whoever you may be?
My name is Darren.
Okay, so I suppose in a sense Darren has brought along Darren. But Darren, have you brought anything for us to inspect here at the Antiques Roadshow?
I remember when the YouTube channel went down, I was watching one of Chantel's Doctor Who compilations. And then all of a sudden a giant white light appeared. I was watching it on my iPhone 4 whilst I was feeding my sheep. There was a giant white light and one of them got fused to my chest. When I awoke, the world had changed, and I've made my subsistence from finding ancient artifacts from the past world, and I've bought one for you today.
That was a long backstory. A lot. I'm kind of not sure I want to go back to you, but please show me what you've got. I will appraise this first item, and we'll see where we are. What if we can...
I think it's some kind of ancient deity.
Fascinating. What you have here is an elephant. This noble beast used to roam around the plains of Africa and was there give blowjobs to the locals.
Yes, I have noticed that when I stick my dick in the end, it does feel good.
It does feel good.
The sheep likes it too.
Okay. Now, what would you be prepared to trade Henry for?
A woman or a hairless boy?
Well, as you're aware, women became hairless boys as soon as the YouTube channel finished. So that was actually a fun shape. So I will give you one of the hairless beasts, and you may decide how it's defined.
Fantastic. I'll call him Henry.
Fun. Now we're going over to person 2.
Oh, gee.
Sorry, I put my dick in it again.
He's put his dick in it again. We're going over to person 2, who I think has something rather interesting.
Hello? Hello, is anyone there? All right, I'll go ahead. Hello? Oh, fuck it.
I mean, I just said, is anyone there?
I found this. Oh, Jesus, it fucking smells as well. It's disgusting. It's got markings on it. That predate the fall of the final YouTube channel. Technicolor Entertainment.
That's fascinating. I'm going to pass you over to a resident expert in these sort of matters. A wonderful young being. I'm going to pass you over now. Apparently they're ready. So here he is.
Hello. What have you brought to my bazaar?
That's right. It's the clone of me that was made when my DNA was mixed with a toad by the shutting off of the final YouTube channel. How are you, Toad Me?
I'm in constant pain.
Well, that's a turn up. Same over here, if I'm honest, but not in my gills.
Gills? I wish I had gills. Every time I enter the water, I start drowning, even though I want to go in because of my toad DNA.
Well, how do you feel about praising this friendly interloper's item?
Show me the item. Show me.
Show him.
Ah,
Nice.
I see. This is the apron of a Pizza Express chef that has been condensed in a gravitational chamber. If you open it up wider, you will see an inscription written on the back.
Impossible to open it up.
Open it up. Open it up. You wait.
Brother, I have a feeling he's Henry Hoovered in it.
Put it up.
I think
I
Why
can't
won't
deal
you
with
open it? Why won't you open it?
because I can't deal with the smell right
What is it?
now.
What actually is it?
I'm asking. That's why I'm here for you to fucking tell me.
Why you open it? I can tell you what it is.
It's impossible to open. You can't open
No,
it.
you.
Right?
What is it, Alexander Jeremy? What is that? What have you done?
It's just this I found on the desk. Okay,
Open it up. Grab one end and the other end and pull. Oh,
I'm scared.
keep going.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
it's a swan. Origami.
He's found a swan. Contrary to Sam, I think this might be the worst show we've ever done, but in a really fun way. I'm enjoying myself, but we ended that game by AJ burping on my camera.
We've ended worse.
That is true. That is very true.
I had a great time.
Well, we've got one final thing. What do we want to do? You two seem to be in an experimental phase of your upbringing, so please, what do you want? I enjoyed myself there.
I would like to see, because AJ's been making the film all week, I'd like to see AJ doing the director interview game, where he is being interviewed about his new upcoming film, and then we see scenes from the film.
I love it. Let's do it.
AJ, you ready? All right, it's going to be a game of movie director. What I need in the comments there is a title for this new avant-garde film that AJ has been creating. Now, I don't know if we ever came up with an intro for this one.
We did.
We did. We had a really good one.
Hello and welcome to Films with Vlad, Eastern Europe's #1 film show. Now today we have got some very exciting news for you. All the way from the United States of America, we have award-winning film director Cliff Jeffrey. That is like Cliff Jeffrey, and he's come up with his brand new film, The Purple Tangerine, Sunshine in the Rain. The Purple Tangerine, Sunshine in the Rain. Please, thank you so much for coming. I mean, it is an honor.
Hello, Vlad. Thank you very much.
Don't imitate my accent. I already told you you came from the United States. Don't take the piss out of me. I will snap you like a ripe turnip.
I'm sorry, but that was the intro to my film. In fact, it's one of the themes, which is to copy, to replicate, replicants.
Right. So, I mean, I think the first time I saw this poster in the Vanity Fair flip book for the Cannes Film Festival, why is film called Purple Tangerine?
Because when I was a young boy, there was a purple tangerine that lived underneath my bed. And every single night when I was scared, I used to look underneath, and the purple tangerine used to look back at me. And sometimes I never went to sleep, and all I could think about was the purple tangerine underneath my bed.
I feel like you're lying to me, because that makes no fucking sense.
What are you...
Hey!
Hey, don't do that, all right? I don't come to your show and go, oh, Yankee Doodle Dandy.
But Vlad, this is the point. Because when I used to look at that tangerine, whatever I said to it, it would repeat back to me.
You're just a film director, is that right?
Yes, but I live and I take my film. I take my experiences from life and I put it into film. So that's what's happening in this.
You're coming on to #1 Eastern European film show and telling the world that you believe that a purple tangerine used to live under your bed and speak to you.
It depends what you believe is the nature of truth, which is what's going on in this first scene as I first was exposed to the tangerine.
And you were purple tangerine?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to repeat everything. I feel like by saying yes, you've repeated my words spiritually. Purple tangerine, why are you under my bed?
It's safe.
Is it safe for both of us?
You'll have to come underneath the bed to find out.
I'm 9.
I'm not.
How old are you, purple tangerine?
Ageless.
Did you say 8-less or 8?
I am 8-less.
You 8 less. Well, how about I get you some dinner, purple
No,
tangerine?
I'm 1. I'm 1. I'm 8 less than you.
Oh, you're 1. Oh, you're just a little baby tangerine.
No.
Come here. Let me protect you.
No, don't touch me there. That's why I'm under the bed.
Oh no, a victim of abuse.
That's right. That's right!
This was a very...
Okay. Sorry, go. So, no, sorry, you go.
No, I was saying it was a tough scene to shoot because we had to get the tangerine into an emotional place that they hadn't been for a long time.
And how did you achieve that?
We abused it.
What?
The tangerine, we abused it.
Wow, that seems wrong. There's some Roman Polanski shit going on there. Now I feel like we've understood the purple tangerine story, but then there's the colon, sunshine in the rain. Why?
Well, because in the final scene of the film, when the
You okay?
Fine, just when I think about the final scene
You
of the
got
film,
your COVID test, right?
yeah, I'm fine. All right, I'm totally fine. Listen, that cough is actually a metaphor for the final scene of the film, which is when the blue tangerine goes
Blue
outside-
tangerine?
purple tangerine. Well, it's
Wow.
blue, but well, the purple tangerine.
Spoilers!
The purple tangerine ends up turning into a blue tangerine, goes out to the sunshine and the rain, and contracts COVID-19.
So it's come to this.
Yes.
God damn it, you're too young. You're only 32 years old. We've been
It's
together.
been It's been a great 31 years with you. Thank you for showing me the sun. Shine in the rain.
What am I gonna do when you're gone?
Live. Live.
Is there a life after you?
There is always life. Inside my blue body, there are seeds. Plant one, and there will be a tree. Ow! Ow! Wait till I'm dead!
And ladies ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. We've had a bit of a weird, crazy one tonight, but it was, we were in a bit of a zen-like state. We were just trying shit, see what happens, and I had fun.
I really enjoyed that last game so much.
Great. Well, there you go.
Tom's in.
I'm in. Let's start the show.
Let's start the show. We'll be back on Mondays and Fridays. And anything else to announce?
We have a special guest coming up next Friday.
Yes, we do.
A returning champion.
I didn't hear what you said, but please say it again.
A returning champion.
Returning champion. Samuel, who is this returning champion?
She is the human being who pushed me through her vagina.
That's right. It's Poppy. It's Poppy Hall. Sam's sister is joining us. No. Stop that. Stop it. We need to announce the actual guest. Who's the actual guest?
It's Catherine Russell.
Hello, Sammy.
Next Friday, Catherine Russell on the show. Tell all your friends. Make it huge. We're Shoot from the Hip. You're lovely. Good night.
So, you want to be a hero, kid? Well, whoop-de-doo.
If you want to see me in my one-man version of Disney's Hercules, you'll need to pay a lot more money.